Peace and love, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, coming to you once again, family. And I'm bringing you a quick update on Bitcoin and what to do in case the price ever plunges. How you can actually save your Bitcoin dollar value and get back in at a cheaper price. So, as we can see right now, we're on the Bittrex trading platform, which is a platform that I use consistently and conveniently because they have stop losses. So if we look right here, let's blow this up. As we can see, Bitcoin made an all-time high of about $11,266. I'm gonna say, here, $11,276. Excuse me. So it was an all-time high about right here. To where once it hit that ceiling, it dropped, and it went from 11,000. Now, let me give you a little explanation what these red and green squares are, or rectangles are. What these are is what we call candlesticks, and what these are opening and closings of different time frames of buying and selling power. So, as you can see, let's see. Right here, this is a 30-minute candlestick. As you can see, we're working off a 30-minute chart. So each one of these candlesticks represent 30 minutes of buying or selling. If it's green, it had a lot of buying. If it's red, it had a lot of selling. So as you can see right here with this 30-minute candlestick, it opened at the bottom at 10,857, closed at the top at 11,149. Now with green candlesticks, they open at the top. So you see this one opened at 11,159 and it closed in them 30 minutes at 10,974. Now, sometimes you'll have a line sticking out of the candlesticks, and what these are well, what we call them are candle wicks. So within this 30 minutes right here, we'll use this. In fact, we'll use the low right here. So Bitcoin went up to 11,276. It then dropped, and right here is the lowest drop right here. Now, as you can see, the candlestick itself opened up at 9,834, and 30 minutes later, it closed at 9,484. But in between that 30 minutes, it dropped all the way down to about 8,724. So let's say you were up here at the 11,000 mark. You were holding Bitcoin up here, and you had a feeling, if you were playing the charts, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci retracements, whatever the case may be, if you were reading the charts and you knew, like I knew and like a lot of other people knew, that a retracement was coming, no matter what, a retracement was coming, and you prepared for it. So we get up to 11,000. Let's say you bought in at 9,000 previously. Let's say you bought in at 10,000 previously. The chart went up to $11,247. What you would have wanted to do in order to lock in profit, well, what I would have done is placed a stop loss. Now, of course, you place these stop losses according to the charts and what the last previous low was, or however you want to do it. But just as an example, it went up to $11,276. I would have put a stop loss at, we'll say, I was going to say 11,000 even. We'll just say we'll put a stop loss at 11,000. What you're saying is, with the price being up here at 11,200, if it drops below that 11,000, it's automatically going to sell your Bitcoin for USDT, which is United States dollar tether, which is equivalent to the United States dollar. So in saying that, what it's now going to do when the price drops below that $11,000 mark, it's going to basically save your money at that price that you got out at. So it's going to save your money. Let's just say you bought one whole Bitcoin. I'm going to use this because it's the easiest way to explain it. Let's say you bought one Bitcoin at $9,000, okay? You bought in when it was 9,000. It shot up to the 11,276. So you now have $2,276 profit. It drops down below the $11,000 mark. You now, if you have your stop loss placed, what it's gonna do is switch out and switch that $11,000 over to USDT. So now you have $11,000 United States dollar equivalents. So once it drops back down to this $8,000 mark, 8,007, what is that? 8,743. In fact, I believe they say the low here is 8,000, but that might have been in the last 24 hours. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Let's do it. I want to see something real quick. Let's do an hour chart. Let's do an hour chart. Let's do a day chart. Let me see. Because I believe if this is the, let me see. Yep, that was that dip right there. You see that long candle wick right there within that little red. And now this right here is a day chart. So what this is showing is the buying and selling every day. You see it's been in a very nasty but nice uptrend. And these are the type of dips you want to get in on and buy in on. So right here, it went as high as 7,861, but then it dropped all the way down to 5,488. So if you had a stop loss placed, say, at the 7,500 mark, or let's say you had a stop loss placed at $7,000, and it dropped back down here to 53 or 5,400, and then you bought back in at 5,800 because you feel it was in an uptrend, you are now getting all that profit going on the way up. So this is the last drop, the dip that just happened right here. This is the dip that just happened right here. I believe that's it. So let me get back to my 30-minute chart. So, oh damn heat want to kick on. Anyway, sorry for that. I don't know if that's gonna mess up audio or whatever, the noise of that furnace kicking in. But anyways, let me get back to explaining what I was doing. So, as you can see right here, and I'm gonna make this quick because I don't like that noise. But so you bought in at 9,000 and went up to 11,200. You set a stop loss at 11,000. It dipped below that 11,000 and came back down here to 8,700. You bought back in at 9,000, right? But you bought back in with $11,000 worth of USD equivalent. So now you're buying $11,000 worth of a $9,000 Bitcoin. So now as it's raising up, that 9,000 from 9,000 to 10,000, now that 11,000 is now $12,000. And right now we are currently at 10,330. So you sold out at the 11,000, bought back in at 9,000. Right now you are up $12,310 if you would have placed a stop loss, as I explained. And I'm gonna show you how that's done real quick. So as we can see right now, the price is $10,330. Let's say I want to place a stop loss at $10,000, meaning if it drops below $10,000, it's automatically gonna place my order to be sold. I mean, if it drops below a certain price that I'm gonna set myself, it's gonna automatically sell my order at $10,000. So what you want to do here, the price you want to sell at is 10,000, right? So you would place the 10,000, whatever price you want to sell, right here where it says USDT. Scroll back down. You would hit limit and you would hit conditional, meaning these are the conditions of your sale. And what you would want to place here is 10,000. Let's say, and this is right here is what's going to trigger your sale. So let's say that you want to place a stop loss for $10,000. What you want to do with the price right now, where's the price right now? 10,330. So what we would do here is place a stop loss at 10,200. and then you would put your balance right here. So if it drops down below the 10,200 mark, what it's going to do, and I'm gonna show you this in a minute. In fact, let's hit sell Bitcoin. So this is gonna show you, and it's actually gonna ask, okay, hold on, excuse me. So once you place your condition price, you have to come in there and hit greater than or equal to or less than. In this case, since we're doing a sell, we want to do less than 10,200. Meaning, if the price drops below 10,200, and as you can see, it is dropping right now, we'll hit less than or equal to. So when you hit sell Bitcoin, these are the conditions. Your sell order will submit when the next executed trade is less than or equal to $10,200, and it will set my limit or set my sell order for $10,000. Meaning, when it hits that 10,200, it's gonna trigger this so that if it hits 10,000, it's automatically gonna sell it for me and prevent me from taking major losses or small losses. Now, one reason you want to pay attention to the charts, because it may dip below that price that you set and then might start back on an uptrend and start rallying back up, and you want to be able to buy back in. But that is an example of how you save your dollar value when Bitcoin is dropping, family. So this was very quick, real quick crypto tip. Until the next video, family, this is Amir, the Chicago Crypto Hustler.